As I ventured deeper into the heart of Ashwood, the trees seemed to grow taller and closer together. Their branches tangled above me, creating a canopy that filtered the sunlight, casting the forest floor in an emerald gloom. I walked for what felt like hours, my senses on high alert. Every snap of a twig or rustle of leaves made me jump, until I realized that I was no longer alone. The whispers Ariana had mentioned still echoed through the trees, though now they seemed to be coming from all directions at once. The words were indistinguishable, but the tone was unmistakable. A soft, melancholy sighing that sent shivers down my spine. It was as if the forest itself was mourning something, or someone. I quickened my pace, feeling a growing sense of unease. The whispers seemed to be drawing me deeper into the woods, towards some unknown destination. I strained to listen, trying to make out what the trees were saying, but it was like trying to grasp a handful of sand. The harder I listened, the more it slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, the forest fell silent. The whispers ceased, and an oppressive stillness descended upon me. I stood frozen, waiting for something, anything. And then, without warning, a faint glow began to emanate from the trees themselves. It was a soft, ethereal light that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. The branches rustled, releasing a shower of leaves and petals that drifted gently to the ground. I took a step forward, my heart pounding in my chest. What was happening? A figure emerged from the glow, its features indistinct at first. As I drew closer, it became clear that it was a woman, or what remained of one. Her skin was deathly pale, her hair a wild tangle of silver locks that seemed to be blown by an invisible wind. "Welcome," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the pounding of my heart. "I have been waiting." I tried to speak, but my voice caught in my throat. The woman's eyes were black as coal, and they seemed to bore into my very soul. "Who are you?" I managed to stammer. She smiled, a faint, mirthless smile that sent shivers down my spine. "I am the keeper of Ashwood," she said, her voice dripping with an otherworldly authority. "And you, dear traveler, are a stranger in our midst." The keeper's gaze seemed to bore into my very soul, as if searching for something hidden deep within me. I felt like a small boat on a storm-tossed sea, at the mercy of forces beyond my control. "What do you want from me?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. The keeper's smile grew wider, her eyes glinting with an unearthly light. "Oh," she said, her voice dripping with honey and venom. "I think we have much to discuss. Don't you agree?" And with that, the forest seemed to shift around me, the trees closing in like sentinels as the keeper began to walk toward a great, ancient tree that loomed before us. "Come," she whispered, beckoning me toward the tree. "Let us begin our conversation." I hesitated for a moment, my heart pounding in my chest. Something about this felt very wrong, but I had no choice now but to follow the keeper deeper into Ashwood's heart.